Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, October 10th, 2018. I hope that everyone slept well, and I hope that everyone is still enjoying their coffee. Let's see, yesterday's reading involved a lot of reconciliation or people coming back into play in various levels of life, whether it was friends or lovers or family or even situations in career. There's a lot of reconciliation and connections to be worked out and decide to be either left behind for your greater good or to mend because it is different ends coming into play. So keep that in mind, and I want to see where today's reading goes. It is collective, so if it doesn't resonate, you can always let it fall away. You can ask for clarification or you can book your own personal reading, and those contacts are going to be in the description. If today's reading resonates, wonderful, let me know in the comments, and if you want, let me know how it resonates. But most definitely, don't be afraid to reach out. So, let's see where today goes. Getting healing with the angels. Good morning, sunshine. All right, this is from Doreen Virtue, PhD. Let's see. There's one. Yeah. Okay. Again, it is collective. If it doesn't resonate, you can either book your own personal reading, get clarification. Well, that would probably involve the two, wouldn't it? And or you can let it fall away. Everything is up to you. Thank you for joining, by the way. Truth and integrity and enchantment. Oh. So with everything happening now, with the new moon, by the way, I hope that everyone did their intentions. This is talking about there are going to be numerous things that you want to do, numerous venues that you want to, well, numerous ventures in life that you want to try. Not everything is meant for you, and really when you are putting yourself out there, make sure that it is something that actually reigns true with you. Don't do something because you want the ego image, because you want the connection with certain people. These are all falsehoods that will eventually die off, and yeah, it'll be a learning lesson, but like I said this yesterday, you have to decide whether or not this is a lesson worth learning or if this is something that you can, a pain that you can avoid. You can't always avoid pain in your life, but needless pain. Speak your truth, speak your integrity, do it fearlessly, do it unapologetically, and watch the magic unfold in your life. This is a really awesome time for manifestation, but be mindful of what you are manifesting. Most definitely, not everything is going to be suited to stay in your life. I want messages from your angels and the butterfly oracle. An angel just fell. That's probably a message for somebody. So, let's see what transformation, what life changes wants to tell the collective. One or two cards come out, awesome. More come out. We'll see how many. Can't necessarily have half a deck come out. And if you guys haven't checked it out yet, check out Zen Rose Garden on the Facebook social platform. They're on all social platforms. That's in the description too. Awesome spiritual a la carte, amazing teachers, classes, ever expanding. Okay, healing from the past and new exercise program. Yeah, this can speak to you actually doing, oh, I'm sorry, schmoops. Okay, this can actually talk to you actually doing a new exercise routine and taking better care of your body. But since it is with healing from the past, I think that it is actually learning from your past mistakes and the bittersweetness that they are. So if you are finishing up an old ending, if you are starting a new beginning, you are being tested with old lessons. Did you truly learn from them, or are you going to continuously go around in the circle? You don't have to be afraid of going around in the circle as long as you are aware of what is going on. As long as you are aware of what you've already gone through, you can use that to your advantage and completely start with a blank slate. Move forward. You are not repeating these patterns. You don't have to repeat these patterns. You are seeing things through a higher perspective, through the lessons learned, through everything that you have done and gone through. So even acknowledging, and even when you feel like you are repeating something, the fact that you are aware of it, the fact that you are saying no to it, is the higher perspective in moving on. So allow the opportunity to just put it in its place. I hope that that made sense. And messages from your angels. These all have been from Doreen Virtue, by the way. I love her work, and actually I have something coming in the mail from her. Not her personally, but I ordered something of hers recently. Okay, and I want you to. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. What song is that? It's by U2. The first person who gets that song gets a free question answered. Hit me up in the email or in the comments. First person who gets it, I will give you notoriety for it, and we'll do the quick card pull for it. Okay, we have Aisa. It is a good time to give birth to new ideas, situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. No conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. Yeah, this has been coming up too. With reconciliations coming up. Yes, I'm going back to that. With all these reconciliations coming into play on the various dynamics of relationships, whether it's family, friends, lovers, again, it doesn't matter. Whatever resonates with you, it is going to be uncomfortable because this is such a familiar territory and you are so different. You are going to want to just jump back into old patterns, and you can't do that because you can't unlearn the things that you have learned in this transition process. You just can't. It's not possible. For one, you're not dumbing yourself down. No one is dumbing themselves down. You are not turning a blind eye to things anymore. So this is going to be coming up ahead for you. This is going to be uncomfortable, but push through that discomfort. As you move forward in this, yes, it is divine timing. It is divine protection. It is divine lesson. And that is where you see how this relationship is going to interweave itself. So with this, if you choose to walk away, know that there is something better suited for you coming into play. You are going to have more than one option in this, whether it is romantic relationships, family connections, because yes, some people come into this world with already set made families. Some of us choose our families as we go through life. Life is truly an a la carte in any way that you can look at it. What you give focus to, what you give your energies to, where your mind wanders and how you follow it, that is usually the things that are going to manifest. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of what feels good for you as a person, as the individual that you are, and let those relationships be interlearning experiences. And as a respect, you can pull the cord on that experience, move forward in a different direction. Again, your call. This is divinely protected, divinely inspired. Oh. Trust the process. No one said it was going to be easy, but this process will have an outcome, and it is going to be filtering into the new experiences coming in. You are setting up a strong platform where you're going to project this future part of you. This is a stepping stone for many stepping stones. Build an empire with it. And I want wisdom of the oracle. We are going to be doing that. This is Colette Baron-Reed. I love Colette Baron-Reed. Now, don't worry about how the cards come out and how they lay. This is how the story marries as a whole. So, all right, this one. We're gonna have that one. I feel like there's two more in here for us. And again, let me know if it resonates. If you want, let me know how it resonates. If it doesn't, you can always get clarification. You can let it fall away. You can also book your own personal reading. All is welcome. All is appreciated. Ooh. And I'm expanding social platforms. So I'll be sending in those links very soon. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. You have exchanging gifts, go the distance, and truth be told. Oh, you are going to want to stifle your lessons learned, your growth, to watch what is coming in as if it is a science experiment. No, don't do that. Don't be that person. You can actually call people out on their not a shortcoming, on what you perceive to be a red flag. A red flag is something that you can either learn from, build off of, and correct if it is in you, if it is one of your negotiables and not one of your non-negotiables. If it is a red flag where this is just simply not going to change, either the situation or the person, that is okay. Let it fall away. Exchange your gifts. Exchange how you have grown and how independent you are and how you find yourself whole in yourself. This is independence and reliance and obtaining your gifts as a person. You are this awesomely strong individual. What you are setting up for now is going to be long running. You don't have to worry about if you do choose to reconciliate in this dynamic relationship. Don't be afraid that it is going to ghost you again. Don't be afraid that it is going to abruptly leave again. This is going to be going the distance. I really feel like for a lot of people, the heartache is coming up to being over. It's not going to happen this instant. This is a process. Nothing is in an instant. Life changes every instant in an instant, but it is a process of instants. So be mindful of that. Pay attention to that. Be gentle on yourself. Be honest with yourself. Don't hold back on how far you have come. There is time to be humble, but then there is time where humility is just so unbecoming. So share yourself, share your growth, display it. You're worth the effort. And if you came here today for love, because I'm in love with love. I love all aspects of love and how it expresses itself through art. I feel like art is love in motion in everything. So let's see what love wants to tell us today in the various ways that it can. This is Doreen Virtue again. I love Doreen Virtue. So guys, tell me what that YouTube song was. First person who gets it gets a free question. I had a lot of fun with that with Danny yesterday. Congratulations again. And if you like, the reading can be done in video, YouTube link, written out email, your choice, whatever you are comfortable with. All is welcome, all is accepted, and I am constantly expanding on the readings. I have a second cup of coffee here I haven't touched yet, and I'm just staring at it. It's incredibly strong. I don't get decaf. It tastes, well, I won't drink it. All right, it's liquid lies, in my opinion. Not gonna happen. I do want an espresso machine. Oh, there's one more. There you go. Okay, love wants to tell us a lot today, guys. What does love want to tell us? I knew that was going to come out. Oh, sweet mother of God, I saw it at the bottom of the pile, and I knew it was going to come out. Something slightly stands out above the base noise of life, of existence. It's usually a sign for you. Pay attention to those little things that hinge your attention. Not hinder, hinge. So this was at the bottom of the pile and it came out because why not? Free yourself, retreat, pay attention to the red flags, finances and career, and attraction. So guys, this is exactly what I was talking about yesterday and today, and really, why would it change within an instant when we are a constant flow of instances? This is going to be a time where you are free of attachment. You don't have to control the outcome. Why would you want to control the outcome? You can put that loose destination concept out there, and yeah, you'll get to where you are meant to go, but life decides how you get there. So you got to get into the flow state. You got to get into that state of deserving, and know that what you want is also seeking you. So pull back. You don't have to force these things to happen. This is talking about singlehood and coming back in. And even with that, I will throw in the reconciliation. So if you're single and looking, or if you're single and looking for reconciliation, this is the bulk message for you in this little piece right here. So if something isn't quite connecting on this potential relationship, or what you want in a specific person, investigate it. Well, okay. Don't be crazy about it. Don't stalk their social profiles. You're just going to upset yourself, and nothing is what it seems. That is the biggest thing that I have learned in previous relationships, and in readings actually coming up recently. I have done a lot of relationship readings, and guys, you'll look at your ex's profile. You'll look at a person that you're interested in profile. You'll see something that you don't really feel comfortable with, but again, it is just a picture. Don't overthink things. Don't assume the worst. Nothing is what it seems as far as that goes right now. Pay attention to the red flags. Again, if something isn't quite making sense, feel free to ask questions. There are no dumb questions. There are questions that you can repeat, but you'll keep getting the same answer, and that is for you to learn from. Make sure that you have all your finances make sure all that your finances are in order. You cannot make someone save you. You are not meant to be saved by anyone else other than yourself. You have to do the work for yourself. And also, this can talk to a reconciliation coming into play, where one of the problems with how you guys separated in the first place was they had financial trouble that they didn't want to reflect on you. Like, they had to get their career going. They were stagnant with it. They were stressed out by it. It wasn't necessarily you or the fact that you did anything wrong. Maybe you did, but I'm going with a no on this one. This was work stress. They wanted to make sure that they weren't relying on you, and that they weren't a weight, which is actually really good of them. So be gentle with this potential reconciliation. And also, they are missing you too, the attraction. They miss you too. They're thinking about you. If you're wondering if they're thinking about you in this moment, yeah, that is exactly what I'm getting. And if you get out of your own way, if you get out of that feeling of desperate desire, that neediness, if you stop putting out that energy and you just realize that you're whole in yourself, you're probably going to get contact very soon from whoever's coming to mind immediately. It's usually that first person. So think about that. Think about how worthy you are, because you are incredible as you are. Everyone has something perfect that is meant for them. And if something doesn't work out, then a better match is going to come into play. But you also have to understand that you don't need that codependency. You're whole in yourself. If this is talking to new and long-standing relationships, don't get comfortable. Again, don't stop courting them. Don't rely on them for financial security. This is really making sure that people remain independent, remain in their own identity. Don't blur the lines. You don't want to be so comfortable with a person that you take them for granted. That is what this is warning you about. Don't be a leech on someone. Don't project your personal red flags. Your insecurities are yours alone that you need to work out. So I hope that that resonates. Guys, love is happening, love is coming, and it is so worth everything. So I really hope that today's reading resonated with you. Let me know in the comments. Reach out through email. And if you haven't already, check out Zen Rose Garden. That's in the description. And if you're here from Zen Rose Garden, hi everyone. I love you so much. You guys are amazing. And I will see you all bright and early tomorrow for the Daily Collective Tarot and Oracle reading. And until then, stay safe, have fun, and I'll talk to you all soon.